Greetings and welcome to Die Drug and Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 5, Episode 10. I am your host, but not the DM. That grave responsibility belongs to Adam for Chapter 5. Although Mark has said to me offline that he's got a side trek for at least one of each of our characters in the southern band planned. So you may want to sync with him and coordinate that. Nice. Something about a wedding.
Might just be a red wedding.
Wow. Last time Chagga went home to see his family, everybody died. Everybody died.
So,
everybody.
That's so interesting. I don't know if it would be. It could be a DD wedding. Like, that's a total possibility.
That's interesting. Yep.
Yeah. That's.
Although the Fae probably don't have that. Like, you must be married. Like, there's probably not hung up on a bunch of human type bonding rituals.
Oh, they might have some. Well, I'm playing a satyr, so they have their mating rituals are different. Let's go. We'll leave it there.
Yeah, we're not going to go full on Greek mythology satire at our table. Sorry, we're not playing that campaign. You play that in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah, invite me.
I am Capra Neversoft.
Oh goodness.
And I think so. If I had to put money, I would guess it's like a Chagga's.
Yeah, I have a suspicion that it's something to do with his family, like the ones that survived. Like, he's got a brother
that we just intimidated,
and a sister that's still alive.
Yeah, your brother gave up claim to Dunehold, but
yeah, he gave up basically the title of Baron.
Yep. Well,
Chagga's revenge. So yeah, I'm not sure. Like, we'll find out, but
yeah,
I'll let you two coordinate because I don't really have much of a stake in Chapter 5 from a DM standpoint. From a player standpoint, fuck yeah, let's go!
Wedding! Baking a fucking cake!
Don't just some really benign, very traditional, slightly dramatic, but nice wedding. Officer scratch her head out.
He writes his own poem.
Right. Mark's gone soft. Mark's super soft adventure.
So worms in the cake. What's the deal, Mark?
What's the deal? What's the watching for the other foot to drop? So it's like
everyone's like sweating shit.
Yeah, we're just so nervous the entire time.
My
it's
spare
like,
character.
Adventure complete. Here's your XP. And we're like, what?
It's a bunch of events
XP.
that you have to do to, like, oh no, the cake is leading, so he has to adjust the table, make your acrobatics check. Or
Do you guys?
No, I would put money on everyone's gonna die.
No, I would. So if I was Mark, I would do something like this: like, you guys get served your cake. Do you guys eat the cake?
I would.
You do? Okay.
So ask that question.
Do you guys?
Do you eat the law? That's one of my favorites.
You sit in your assigned seats. Okay, good. Are you going to toast?
Oh yeah.
Will you guys take part in the dance? Oh, good. It's over.
Okay, you're creeping me out, Ahmed. I'm excited. Okay, what are we?
On tenterhooks. Yep.
Are we doing the how'd you do's, or are we going to jump right into the recap?
I'm fucking fine.
That sounds like we're jumping into the recap.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, hit it.
Battle Brothers is fun. All right, there you're all caught up with Marty. Peaky Blinders and Battle Brothers. Last game was called The Not So Great Escape. Grakkel and Lloes find themselves trapped in an abyssal prison and attempt to escape, leading to an even more dangerous situation. And we left off with them escaping some crazy acid room in the basement of the abyssal prison. We beat up the ooze monster, and it might have been a load-bearing boss because everything's going crazy. We phase shifted.
Breaking everywhere.
We phase shifted into this plant area. We tried teleporting, but we think we're in our own plane, and I don't know if we're resuming with Lloes and Grakkel, or are we going back to
I
the
think
party?
we'll resume with Lloes and Grakkel for now. There were whispers of things that may or may not impact the other group.
Okay, this place is weird.
Okay, there's a bunch of hissing and bubbling and popping sounds.
I still do not feel good. He's got 70 damage. Grackle's pulling out a wand.
Yeah, Lloes is... I got one of those too. You know, I've been thinking, well, just since I got here. We tried to teleport out of the prison into the city, but they were on different planes. This kind of looks like a basement, doesn't it? Like a big gnomish basement.
This does look like...
It kind of reminds me of the basement of the Steel Rose Mill.
I was not there.
Is this...
Are you thinking that because we went down, we are still in the tower?
Here, let's heal up. Let's heal up, and we're going to try to teleport back to the waiting room. Or the hallway where we disappeared, or even just the room where we...
The DM is smiling. I don't want to try that.
Bad player.
I just lost that hero pointer.
All right. Lloes is also going to use a wand of healing. You okay in there, Agrippa?
I'm gonna see how many times I can actually use this thing before I...
He'll use 10 charges from his wand.
Okay, roll a d like.
I need to roll this 10 times.
You only fail on a 1, correct?
Lloes' wand is a sorcerer wand.
No, I'm talking to.
To me, yeah. I fell on the 1.
I'm gonna roll 10d8 plus 10. Yeah, more than 50. 53.
I'll use it 10 times, so 10, number sign 1d20. Please no ones, please no ones. Right on. Okay, I'm actually going to roll as well. So d6, or d8 plus 1, eh?
I'll save the rest of that for later. Does the steaming and hissing get worse over that minute, or?
It's definitely there's sounds of calamity happening. You could hear some things like popping. There's a few things overflowing. There's actually a klaxon going off.
Sounds like somebody's not having a good day. Lloes throws Grakkel a wink.
That's funny. Let's try to leave this area, go up.
All right, I only got regular teleports left, so let's see if we can get. Did Lloes ever see the room where Chagga and the others went to, or?
You saw that room. It was as he was closing the door that Grakkel got whisked away.
Okay. Oh, and Lloes was already in the room.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Lloes is going to try to teleport back to that room.
1 second, Lloes. I'm still bleeding.
Yeah, but let's see. Chagga can fix our wounds, and Coven-of-One, I think, is a healer.
Just in case.
Hey,
he's got another 2 wands that are full.
Did you say that?
No, he like fake yelled it. He's joking. Okay. He's joking with Grakkel right now.
I know.
God.
Yeah, this place is toast. All the klaxons going on, steam and stuff, rumbling. Yeah, this is not where we're gonna stay. All right, I've ticked off the teleport.
Okay.
Give me a percentile roll.
Yes.
Excuse me.
74.
I think this is. I think we
somebody else's office, maybe. Come on, let me look. Teleport. The crazy adventures.
Can
Viewed
try to
once,
clean me
76,
first?
and I rolled a 74. Okay.
Okay. It does not function.
Okay.
Stop. I think this is dangerous.
I got one more idea. Let's teleport to the hallway outside of that office. Maybe that office is warded.
Save your spells for combat.
No, I got this. He teleports again.
Oh, no way.
So you're trying to go to the
The hallway.
weird box.
No, the
waiting
hallway
room?
before the weird box.
The hallway before the weird box. Okay,
Yeah.
so like in the waiting room area.
We'll get there.
Waiting room area, and then we went down a hallway, and there was a weird box, or was there no hallway?
Well, it was off to the side, so it was around behind the waiting area. So it was a little hallway.
Yeah, okay, in that hallway.
Yeah.
In that hallway.
Okay. Okay. Give me a percentile roll.
Okay.
Grakkel pulls his blades away, puts everything
16.
away. Is there any place to clean himself? He's still covered in shit.
All right, so
Literally covered in shit.
In your troll grease.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Don't worry about it. It's the abyss. I'm sure they've seen worse.
all right,
Use magic or something.
you end up leaving this place
Yep.
and appearing in the waiting area. You don't end up on target. Like you end up like right at the front door.
Let's get the hell out of here. I think we should run into the city.
Am I going back to the waiting area?
Yep.
The waiting room.
Okay. So these two scholars are still there. Give me 1 second.
Nurse Smiles over here.
Are our veils still up?
Possibly.
Your veil spells weren't dispelled, as far as I know.
Yeah. How long has it been since we entered the abyss?
Like 6 hours or so.
It was a little bit of screwing around in the maze getting to this place.
So our veils last for 15 hours. Los looks like an evil shadow thing, and Grakkel looks like
Piece of shit.
um,
Dried up turd.
I think don't know where your veil went.
Grakkel right now is a goblin?
Your
Yourself?
veil. You look like a Cambion, which is like a more pronounced tiefling.
Small one.
And you have true seeing, right?
Well,
running this
Los has true seeing. Give me a second.
I don't know if you cast it. I thought you cast it in the prison cell.
Yes. That lasts for a minute per level, so 15 minutes. I don't know how long it's been since we escaped from the prison cell.
It was 2 minutes, then 2 minutes of fighting, then a minute of getting your way out. That's 5. Then you healed yourself for about 2 minutes. So 7 minutes has gone by.
Okay, so yeah, true seeing is still running then.
Yep. You had to jack around, so there's probably 3 more minutes gone because I believe you cast at the first prison cell, and you had to go through a couple other ones and disable some traps.
Yep, that's fine.
I think Grakkel's gonna turn around and walk out of this goddamn place.
Okay.
He's like, I'm not going to.
Give me a percentile roll, Ahmed.
Percentile? Yeah, okay. Okay. $95.
Okay, give me a D3.
It's 3 dragons in front of you. 1.
Okay, you go to open the door. The door doesn't seem to open.
Care to try to open the door for me, Lloes?
The clerk is looking at the two of you from behind the desk. Lloes?
Yep.
The clerk is not a man. Do you have knowledge planes?
Lloes is...
Also, the waiting room is kind of disgusting.
Lloes does not have knowledge planes.
Okay. The clerk is not a man. And he's looking at you. Give me a sense motive.
A
How
wisdom
did
check?
they get out?
Oh! 16?
Give me a second.
I think he likes you. What does he look like?
He's got some horns and a scaly face. Okay, let's see if I have a token.
Is your sword still blessed? Oh no, it's not, because it lasts for rounds, right?
It was a minute. Yeah, five rounds. Yeah.
Give me a second. Copy. Waiting.
Right, because it's a 0 caster level.
Huh.
Things are not that nice outside with those Gatling gun bears.
No, and these guys are just waiting in line.
There's an interesting looking man who looks like he's fused with machine, and a weird pig faced being that is covered in surgical scars. They were in the middle of a conversation with the aide when you teleported in, smelling of feces, and just by the front door. The clerk is staring at the two of you. Can I help you with something? Speaking telepathically to the two of you.
It's the Tower of Science, is what Lloes says to Corporal Grakkel. Do you have any need of my guide services any longer?
Oh, you're not going anywhere, you son of a bitch.
Lloes has got the boyish, troublesome, like about to make trouble sort of look on his face. He'll make a bluff if he's putting on a little bit of a show.
Okay, bluff would be good. Oh, the guy in this chair has decided that he's moving away. This particular the one who was complaining before about his waiting time.
Yep.
You smell bad and look like danger.
So what are you doing?
43.
43?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. Only one that can... There's one being in here who can pretty easily break that, but I still need to roll. And there it is. Okay. Is it a believable lie?
That the ghost was escorting him to the Cambion?
It's not the most... He also hasn't seen you before.
Yep.
Okay, so... Are we fucking serious? What was the DC? So it got a 41?
Do you require my services any longer?
I would prefer actually to go and see the maze before we come here again. Can you show me where the maze is?
You still have the taint upon you. This is to Grakkel. You change your form. Do you wish a more permanent change of form?
Okay, Los is gonna sink into the floor like he's just done. Like he's gonna hide in the floor.
He's gonna float away. Okay.
I
Okay.
think it is best for everyone if you are to let this door open.
Have you settled your debt to society?
He's like, your society, hold on. Your society is in the abyss and has blew up a massive shit drain and is gonna flood the streets with shit. As far as he's concerned, he's like, yes.
Okay.
In his mind, I have paid your society.
Los is hiding underneath this bench. He's peeking
Grakkel's expecting
out
the
at
thing
these
to
at
cast.
these two.
Okay. There's over here. There's a conversation going on about delays, and there's many apologies, and they're just having some infrastructure issues. And don't worry, they'll be taking care of it in a minute.
What was the thing that this guy used to activate the elevator door?
It was a key-like object.
And where did we see him put it or take it out?
It basically like popped out of his glove like Chagga's rod.
Okay. So Los,
with your eyes on, with your true seeing, one of his arms, the arm that actually the key came in and out of, is not like flesh and blood. It looks like some sort of construct.
Los thinks to himself, everyone's a slake in this place.
Body modifications.
All right, so Los is either going to try to do a ranged sleight of hand to get the key or the whole gauntlet, or he's going to try to possess the woman to then lift the key. What do you think, Ahmed?
Let's put it this way: his blades are not far away. In either case, the blood will be spilled. So I'm happy I healed myself.
Have you spoken? I have not heard word from the Arbiter.
But my debt to your society has been paid. Grakkel has his eyes like, yeah, I screwed over your town.
Okay, Los is going to cast True Skill.
Okay.
It's a first level spell.
Does it have verbal components?
Yeah, you'll do that while he's in the ground.
Okay.
The next time I use a skill check for the next minute per level, I get an insight bonus equal to half my cast roll.
Things would go a lot smoother if you do as I suggest and open this door.
Give me a diplomacy or intimidate check.
Give you a sword check to the chest. No. Oh, this character. There we go. Okay. Diplomat. Intimidate. Let's do an intimidate.
Intimidate.
I think that tattoo is washed away. Do I have Good Hope running? Or this is Good Hope still running?
No. If it was, who cast it? You don't have a bard with you, so
Wand.
No. It was from the wand. It was 5 minutes. No, it's out.
Okay. 32 intimidate.
Please have a seat.
Is there a D6 that I can add to this? Or?
Please have a seat. It will be with you shortly.
I have a
give
D6.
me a will save.
Will save.
Okay, while this is significant, if he's doing something to him, then he's distracted. Los is going to cast Pilfering Hand. It has no verbal component, just somatic. And from his hiding spot is going to attempt to pickpocket the gauntlet. Or the key, if you can see it.
My arm. I think I'm gonna use a charmed life. No, charmed life.
Okay.
See how much I have of those. Yeah, I'm gonna use a charmed life.
There's basically an invisible telekinetic force that's manipulating.
Okay. Does this have SR or such features?
On objects, yes.
So technically, this object has SR.
Ah, fuck. Does 24 make it?
No.
Great. Am I a D6 away?
Yes, but barely.
So Grackles,
I
could see him complying.
Yeah, he's Grackle is momentarily taking a less aggressive stance.
I will. Yeah.
Okay. You will not follow his commands until your death.
I will not follow my commands until his death. That's good. It was a mythic point though, and the next one I'm gonna have to spend will be, if I have to, will be taking the son of a bitch down. I will, however, go and sit down.
Give me a bluff check.
Oh fuck.
Not enough drooling. It's all in the eyes.
30?
30. Okay, so it's a relatively believable bluff. Let's see what he gets. It's a bonus for believability. Why are you here, Hobgoblin? And, all right, your SR check as you're trying to yoink his.
Yeah.
You're trying to borrow a piece of his body.
34.
All right, the SR of this guy is 34. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Does Lloes think this is going to be a true strike or a? So the spell allows you to do a violent maneuver, or it also lets you do a subtle maneuver.
Okay. You can't see the key, and you're really perceptive, and you did see him stoosh it originally.
Yep.
Although only momentarily before you got whipped off to the to the nether. But it appeared to have been something that was like stored extra dimensionally. Like you've seen the similar type of thing in Chagga's Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Where it pops in, pops out.
Did I hear the word?
It didn't appear to have a word associated with it. It didn't say a thing.
Lloes is also really good at use magic device, so maybe he'll use magic device
that could be a way to do this, or you could try to take the gauntlet, or I'm not certain what you're doing. Describe what you're trying to do.
Okay, so I think Lloes wants to manipulate the device using use magic device, and then basically sleight of hand with that spell. It's like a telekinetic force that it allows him to manipulate.
Okay, and this is pilfering hand.
Pilfering hand. Yep.
Pilfering hand. Pilfering hand.
It's an abrupt. He can use a disarm or steal combat maneuver, or he can do a sleight of hand check or a disabled device.
Okay.
I'm going to go the sleight of hand route, if I can.
All right. So, are using this is actually a device, so it would be a disabled device to make the thing pop out.
Okay. Perfect. My disabled device is really good. So plus 40, and then my true skill goes off, so that gives me half my caster level, which is 7. And then the spell doesn't get any bonus. Okay.
So to
61.
Oh. All right.
Lloes isn't Duggan, but he's close.
Okay, so even with a penalty to speed it up, you still beat the DC.
Okay.
And the the key is like it pops open, and it's basically in the guy's hand. Like the key pops out. He's going to make a wisdom check, or we'll make a reflex save, I guess, to see if he catches it, because he's basically looking at Grakkel and thinking thoughts at him.
Yep.
And then his arm has a key pop out of it all of a sudden.
Got it. So Lloes is trying to use Pilfering Hand to make it come back to, or his telekinetic power. Like, he's got telekinesis, right? Like, he could grab something. So he's. I think there's a. Yeah.
There'll be an initiative here in a second. Between you and him. All right. So we'll see if it's on the floor. That'll be funny too. All right. The reflex save. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, he easily catches it, and he's got a confused look on his face.
CMD, let's do this.
Initiative.
It's now initiative.
All right. How dare you make me eat my blood?
Get ready to run.
He's always ready with his swords. Let's put it this way. Not gonna run from a man.
All right. Not a man. Lloes' initiative is 34.
That's a pretty good initiative.
I guess you need mine as well.
Yes.
Grakkel.
20 from the clerk. Everybody else will just go at the end of the round.
And I am 30.
All right.
Should I lob his head off? Wait, we still don't have the. We don't have TK anymore, right? Or telekinesis? No.
I'm confused what you're trying to.
Do we have mind link?
No, we don't have.
We don't.
Telepathic. We were not included in it. Otherwise, we would have been chatting with.
We've been asking. Well, if you're on the same plane.
Yep. All right.
Grakkel's ready. He doesn't know something's happening.
Lloes goes first. It's in his hand, right?
Grakkel is in. It might not be the surprise round, but you know that combative stuff was happening, as in he cast a spell at you, basically telepathically. It's in his hand. Yes, he's holding it in his hand. He was pointing at Grakkel sternly and giving him stern eyebrows, and he was pointing his finger, and then the key popped out, and he caught it.
Okay. All right. Lloes is going to quicken True Strike. And then use his supernatural telekinesis ability to disarm the guy of the key.
All right.
Supernatural suggests that there will be no SR.
I don't think supernatural, like SR does not apply to supernatural powers. So, yeah.
Yep. All right. So this is a disarm.
Okay.
Which would be my BAB, my charisma modifier plus 20. Lloes does not have a full BAB. He's got a 12, but his charisma modifier is 12, so it's plus 24. And then the True Strike. It's not too bad. Could be better. 53 on the disarm.
Okay. You fail. Give me 1 second.
Chop suey then.
It is. He is flat-footed because this is the first round of combat. Does he have uncanny dodge or anything like that? I don't think so. No, he does not have uncanny dodge. Okay, because you surprised him, and just barely because you surprised him, and like it flicks out. He reaches out to grab it again. You poke it again with the telekinesis. It whisks the other way and ends up slipping on the far side of the counter. Right, so it falls off over this side. He swipes and he's sort of leaning over the counter, kind of discombobulated.
Okay.
Where is it?
It's on the ground.
Ting, ting, ting.
Like
this weird metallic priest is looking at the key keenly.
This way, dipshit.
Oh no, you don't. So I don't have that was just a violent force, right? I don't have a sustained force on it. This version of the spell can last 1 round per caster level, but ends if you cease concentration. So
the CMB one is a sustained usually.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to use a. Can I use a free runners to pull the key towards me?
No.
Okay.
It's not a move action to use telekinesis.
Yeah. All right, Los is going to go through the floor underneath the key with the free runner.
Yeah, you can go and.
Yep, and he's basically threatening anyone who comes to grab it. Not sure if any of or all of this is still done under stealth. The huge penalties.
I think people know that there's something weird going on at this point.
Yep, that's fine.
Those that matter, those who would fuck with you, know you're there.
Get the key.
What was Grakkel's?
He's next. 30.
30? Okay. Grakkel, what are you doing?
I see a key.
Yeah, there's a key on the ground.
I'm gonna go goddamn key. So there's a haste going on.
No.
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 Oh, you're clicking your heels?
Asking. I'm telling.
Nice.
There's a little haste going on. Haste 10 per day. 1 use. Okay. Grakkel gonna go.
You're still a small, greased up hobgoblin.
Slimy goblin. Yep.
25 feet. Where's the door?
Which door? Do you want to go deeper in or further out?
Just fuck out.
No, we want to go see. We want to go see Chagga.
Shut up. Does it look like the key that would open the door out there?
Give me your knowledge planes, your knowledge arcana, your spellcraft, your knowledge architecture, engineering.
This is the key to go to the office, you moron.
Which way is the office?
Don't make me have to kill everyone.
Okay, so that's only 25 feet. He picks up the key can he pick it up on the way?
No,
like a move.
If you have like a flyby attack or something like that, you could. I would let you if you had like a
quick draw.
No, you can't quick draw from the floor.
Quick draw, flying upside down.
Rugby
pickup is a rugby skill. All right.
In your Quidditch dreams.
Was it this door that we went through?
It was around back. It was back here.
Yeah.
It was back here down a hall and then in an elevator.
Very kind of you.
So move, pick up key, and then move. Yeah! Lois is cheering in the floor.
If I end up in another cell, I swear. He has a. This distance is what? 35. He would have 50, 80.
Okay.
Foot move.
All right. So you're in the hallway approaching the elevator.
Yep.
All right. We've got ourselves a fucking problem. All right.
How is this going to get better, Los?
They got shit to deal with in the basement. You might want to go check out the basement. Some of the gauges are at 11.
the you cannot hide from me in your mind.
In Lowe's' mind?
Grakkel's mind.
Oh.
Hey, in Grackle's mind is like, if this guy shows up, he's gonna start attacking him
I will
automatically.
deal with you later. Los, you get dismissed from this plane. So I think you end up back in the can. Because
It's too far away. I go back into the can. Ooh. Hey, Grippa. Yeah, I don't know. I ended back up here either. Just no save.
it's just no save. No, this is his. He's in control of this place.
Okay, I'm gonna have to kill his asshole.
He's losing a little bit of it, though.
He's losing some. He's theoretically in control of this place.
Hey, Grakkel.
I'm ready to kill him and you again.
Maybe I should try dispelling that thing that's on you, that brand.
I really hope you would.
Okay.
The clerk is then going to. I think he's flying in pursuit of Grakkel.
Yeah, Grackle is gonna nicely just wait around the corner for him. Hello.
Wow, I guess we could have done it that way.
Okay, he flies up to Grakkel and is taking one swing. He's very quick. All right.
They're down the hallway a bit, right?
Yeah. He is slashing at Grakkel with a scalpel.
Block.
Yeah, let's block this.
Block.
Okay.
Catch it. Don't get it.
AC 51.
Immediate action. I jump into my crane style.
If that's a thing you can do. Is that a thing you can do?
Let me double check that. Mythics, no. Mythic crane style. Yeah, you can begin style defensive. You can begin style defensively immediate action. Yeah, immediate action.
Okay.
You can begin using crane style as if you were fighting defensively as an immediate action. Using total. You can begin using crane style as if you were fighting defensively as an immediate action.
Or take the total defense action.
No, he'll use fight defensively. Okay, I said I'd block this one. Let's try to block it.
Oh, even with your crane style, you didn't. He still hit you?
No, he misses.
I think he wants the riposte.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
He wants to hit it back.
Oh, Grakkel's mean.
I do need a 20 though. Nope. He has a good to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This guy's got mythic to drink.
Mind link loss quickly.
You know, I'm rather low on spells.
This one's going to be a problem.
He's got a scalpel in one hand, and his other hand is transforming into something that looks kind of like a cannon. It's a weird, glowy cannon hand where the key used to go.
Huh.
Okay. The rest of the people, I wonder what's happening over there. There's some conversation happening in the room. Oh, there's a few people like poking around. There's some curious people. Never mind that, gentlemen. We'll be with you shortly.
All right, Los move actions out of the can. Hey there, bud.
Scowl on the clerk's face.
Ooh, spooky. And then he's going to use Malevolence, which is a supernatural ability, to possess this demon.
All right.
Give me a will save DC 29.
Give me a second. All right. You're using the malevolence power, right? So it's not.
Yep.
There's no SR that applies.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey there, bud.
And you're not good, right?
No, Los chaotic neutral.
That is a version of not good.
You got a nice body. You work out a lot and got some work done.
Okay. Okay, it fails. Like the spell fails to function.
The power fails to.
He made his save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
You're flanking with me, I hope.
No, I popped out of the can, so I'm just right beside you.
What wizardry of undeath are you?
I suggested you open the door.
Some sort of living blasphemy. This is to Lloes.
Gesundheit. Los moved, and then he did his thing. I think Los is done.
Okay, Grakkel's going to feint this guy. Or is there other players in this situation?
He'd rather not. He'd rather you didn't feint him. Are there other players in this situation? There are other beings in this in this place. They're not here yet.
Okay, there's going to be a feint going on.
Right now, he's got some jackasses running around in the front room. He hasn't called in support. You know.
Yeah, so there's a panache. Now
So
I'm going
just
to
like,
swing.
Fuck you! You fainted. Is what it is. It's
So
just...
swing, haste.
I wouldn't fuck with us. We already killed eyeballs in the basement today.
Okay. Well, I did warn you.
That's probably the source of the issues we're having with the. Quiet.
Yeah, things are gonna blow.
33.
You see a little sign by what looks to be a small room. There's like a leak coming in front of the door.
Can Grippa go and get in position?
I can roll initiative for Grippa if you want him out. Sure.
Get Grippa into position.
Okay. Grippa's initiative is plus 14. 1d20. Grippa, get out. 30. He goes at your turn. I think you're faster than him, though.
I will delay for him to go, and step behind the creature. Right over here.
Okay, so Grippa's right ahead of you. Then you're going at 29.
Sure.
I think Grippa was beat up too.
Yes.
Didn't he recover?
No. Grippa's got 37 damage. He's not too bad.
Okay.
Can you double check? I can go. I'll go back to where is it? Dip.
There's another.
You must have cut our tokens from there. Okay.
I typically try to.
Okay.
There's another haste being used.
Not office. Where are we? In waiting room. Waiting.
Okay.
All right. So Grippa pops out. He's not flanking with you.
Step.
Yeah, if you want to flank, Grippa can do that.
Awesome.
There you go, buddy.
This is my +5 weapon.
Watch out, this guy's mean.
The axiomatic one.
Okay. He doesn't like your axiomatic blade.
No, you told him to fuck off.
He's a big meanie.
Okay, so there's 2 attacks.
Meanie doo-doo head.
2 attacks in haste. 2.
Los really enjoys adventuring with Grakkel.
Kill everything.
Things don't go our way, we kill everything.
46 and 50. Critical threat? 50?
Okay, flat-footed to 50 hits.
I'll take it. $52. All right.
A percentile, or I can roll a percentile. The fortification, it's if you roll under the percentile, it doesn't
right.
work. So yeah, you can fucking stab him good. You crit him.
Yeah. Oh
Damn
no!
it! Reduced. Free unarmed attack.
You slap him.
You insult my family.
But I do want 3 fort saves. Or wait, 2 fort saves.
Okay,
Is this guy mythic?
he is.
He's flankable?
He is.
Okay, good. So minus 2 dex.
And that is so he only
That's just from
takes.
sneak.
Yeah, so he takes -1 dex.
Okay.
Interesting power.
And I need 25 DC 25 fort
Yeah, he
saves.
doesn't roll once.
Oh shit. I hate you. All right, let's do this. You know what they say? Jumping out of the frying pan
Into the fire.
into the fuck you. is what we're jumping into. Okay, so I have 3, which becomes 2. Okay, let's do this. Sorry. 2d6, 1d8, 44, 86.
And you're small, right? So don't include.
2d8 plus 44 plus 44 plus 8d6.
You're doing small damage with the sword?
Yeah, the 2d8 small damage.
Wow.
126.
What is the bonus on the blade?
5.
5?
Axiomatic.
5
plus
axiomatic.
2d6. No, damn it. Just 2d6.
Okay, you actually do get through his DR.
9 is 135 total.
Okay, he doesn't like you. He really doesn't like you.
I really assume.
He the words, he has no limit to the words to express how much he doesn't like you.
So I'm gonna haste. It's gonna be rough. I don't think I can even hit this guy. Plus 2 from Grippa. Yeah. No.
AC 50, huh?
Drop the key.
Let open the door, and this will end. Or you will end.
Your will save kind of blows. We know that.
We just want to get back to our appointment. It's very important.
You have multiple guests here. I recommend we minimize.
Give me a charisma check. Both of you need to be part of it.
Sure.
All right.
30 from Los?
Charisma check?
We're just late for our appointment. We're just trying to, we're just struggling a little bit. That's fine.
23?
That's all right. That's pretty good, too. All right.
We could do this the easy way or the embarrassing way for you.
Now, are you bullshitting?
No.
Los would like to get back to the other group.
Yeah, Grakkel doesn't
When you
want
get to the other group, are you going to come and fuck with him immediately?
No, Grakkel just kind of wants to get the hell out of this place.
No, we're supposed to be here on a diplomatic mission. I mean, Los doesn't care if we have to fight this guy, but he is low on spells. So it's actually self-preservation to short circuits this.
Yep. All right.
Although, that tasty mythic.
Does he want to show you what his arm cannon does?
It's not this. So this guy is something I'm worried about. It's just who else is going to show up in the next round? Teleporting.
Wow, this is like the most important building on several layers of the Abyss.
Yes, and this is the front fucking door, guy.
Now, we already screwed up the basement, so...
Okay, all right, his turn. He is summoning security.
Is it an action?
Yes, he's spending a single action to summon security.
Is it interruptible?
Is it interruptible? It's a telepathic communication to summon security. As in, so it's not even really an action. He's going, get in here. Get in here, boys. So security arrives in this space. Give me a second.
I don't even want to go back to map tools. I don't want to see what
Do they get an initiative roll?
They do, but they're just going to be going at the end of the round. Like they're going. They're just. I've seen your rolls. They're going last. All right. 1 second. Adjusting size.
I mean, this guy's probably security enough.
This guy is like the demon lord of this little area.
Of this desk.
He's like, I'm the lord of my desk.
Oh.
Fuck. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is there a head in there?
Doom.
Oh, yeah, there is a head.
Looking at Doom.
Why would you mix that with a tarantula? Oh, God.
You will comply.
It jiggles. Los is pointing at the belly.
Oh, they're corpulent would be the.
Yep.
No laughing matter, Los.
I think it's hilarious.
Okay, the clerk's cannon hand is turning into a hand and is holding it out towards Grakkel. And he has a readied action.
So, you're going to bring us back to our appointment, right?
These two dudes look like they have ready actions as well.
Okay.
Grakkel, take the key and swallow it. You'll give the guy, put the key in his hand with his non-sword hand.
Okay. Okay, he takes the key. What's Los doing?
Los got a ready action to telekinesis the key back if he doesn't bring us to the door. Actually, Los is going to use first a greater dispel magic on the mark that is on Grakkel. I don't know if this will work, but Los doesn't really know things. He does things. He doesn't know.
Something weird just popped up. Yeah.
Sorry, I was accidentally sharing.
Sharing is scary.
Cast level check?
Cast level check.
20 plus 15 minus 11. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
15 level magic?
It's not quite enough.
Is it within... Oh, I don't have any mythic points left. I used all mine.
Okay.
Give me a second. Luck of Gwendolen.
+1, I think.
No, I think it's a reroll. Give me a second. Luck of... once per day, acts as a fortune hex for 1 round. Yeah, we're going to use that.
Okay.
14 total magic. We tried. No, that thing's on there good.
Okay. He is going towards the weird cube.
Okay.
We're going to leave this here. All right. Let's go to the office. What happened there?
Oh, what a quaint place. It's very haphazard, but strangely neat.
All right. So, Chagga.
Yeah.
Wait, I was a minotaur.
There was a weird action from the clerk as the door closed, Grakkel disappeared, and you get the sense that you might be in danger.
Oh. Oh. He had the pot, didn't he?
Yeah, Grakkel had the pot. All right, so
Voters.
how are you handling this problem? Like, what is your plan? Like,
Where are we
Chagga's
now?
immediately going to start talking to the Minotaur. Hello.
Can you
He's got his
point
hands up and he's talking to him.
oh, sorry, I'll bring you, Ahmed.
Mercy.
Okay.
I think Amadeus is going to grapple the Minotaur if the Minotaur gets uppity.
Thank you.
All right. 1,000 blasphemies.
1,001.
Give me a charisma check. Basically, from the group, you can aid one another.
All right, Chagga will take the lead. Unless Grakkel, you want to, or sorry, Dassod? Chagga auto aids. He's got a +9 on his charisma. And then circlet, I think, also applies to checks. So, yeah, he's got a +12.
Do you want a diplomacy?
Nope.
Coven is naughty. She's just starting to like look through things in the room. She's not even paying attention to the fact that there's has no concept that there's a problem.
Okay.
It's just if they started arguing or fighting, it's just like the young ones.
That's what they're going to do.
That's what they're gonna do.
Capra is aiding. Oh, there, big fella. Just calm down. It'll be okay.
You want a diplomacy?
No, it's a charisma check.
Or just a charisma check? Okay.
So he was doing his job, and then failing at his job as he got his ass kicked by people who aren't here, and then he's here now.
How many am I adding?
You're adding 2 from Chagga, 2 from Capra, and I think Dugan is just staying hidden.
Staying hidden, Amadeus is basically like almost threatening.
Yeah.
He fails charisma check but doesn't hinder.
Okay.
So 28. I can try to push it to a 30 if that makes a difference.
Well, who are you and why are we here?
We're travelers here to see the Cloven Architect. Simple prime material folk.
He sniffs around. This is the Cloven Architect's office.
Oh yes, quite astute. You don't recall bringing us here?
Do you know a ghost and a swordsman?
When okay. Wrong place. Let me get here. When we were in this, you ran into you, and you would bring us here, you said.
One of them bears a mark.
Oh, what sort of mark?
I can smell it in the air. A mark of treachery.
Oh, is that what happens when someone does something bad in this place?
It is required for science to have basic rules. That, like a maze, you cannot cross the lines. The endless abyss is not a place of animals.
Oh no, it's quite civilized here. Kudos to you and your architects and demon lords. Thumbs up. Good job. We're pleasantly surprised. We were expecting something completely different. Chagga flips a book, like a page in a book. And...
All right, Coven-of-One. You said you were poking around.
Yeah, Coven-of-One is going to, let me see. She can detect magic constant, so she just concentrates and is looking around the room and is going to find the most magical object here.
There's a bunch of magical objects in here. It's
the most, like the highest, the biggest aura that she could find.
Okay.
Simple divination. And the eyeball's looking around too, like it's flying around having a look.
All right. The highest level aura is actually radiating from a scroll currently.
Coven likes scrolls. What school of magic? Her spellcraft is plus 32.
Oh, yeah, we have a character who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. She's very smart.
Conjuration teleportation.
Okay. She will... give me a second. What's the Weeful Woeful one?
Augury.
Does she have that? No, but I think I'm going to add that later. It's probably a second level page of spell knowledge or something that might be useful. Okay. She will. Is the scroll just lying out on the table, or is it?
This place is kind of a chaotic mess. It is on a shelf. It's on a shelf relatively high up.
Okay. She will knock it down with her staff.
Okay. Okay. You find a small, like an undersized minotaur, sort of hiding behind a shelf. As you go to get the scroll.
Is this your office?
No, it's the master's office. I am his apprentice, Shmi.
Oh, Shmi. Coven-of-One will stop the plundering or basically the snooping when she's caught. And she will just simply complain about her back and look for something to kind of hunker down on to have a talk with Shmi.
Okay. Shmi goes over and picks up the scroll that got knocked off the shelf and sort of reaches up to put it back on the shelf where it came from.
Okay.
Everything has its place.
Of course. Every good hedge wizard Alchemist? Necromancer? She's like looking to see if there's any like recognition.
It's kind of got this animal-eyed stare that it's like there's a little bit of intelligence in there, but you also kind of get this feeling that it's like, is it vacant? Isn't it? Are these loving eyes or are these empty?
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Is there any magic coming off of Shmi?
Yeah, Shmi has a few spells running.
Okay, Coven will make idle conversation while she's checking out the spells that are running. She's looking for any curses or anything that's making him dumb.
No, he's got a protection from law. He's got a mage armor. He's got what else we have? He has a permanent detect magic.
What is your job around here, Shmi?
I tend to the master's needs.
Yeah.
And I keep his room organized, just the way he likes it.
The Hag's Eye is now watching what's going on here, just to make sure they're not making too much of a mess. Is the master home? Master here?
No. The master is... Why are you here?
We have an appointment.
Oh. Unfortunately, the master hasn't been able to attend many appointments recently. Contract got out of hand, I think.
That's unfortunate. He probably didn't know he had an appointment with us.
I'm certain he would have kept the appointment if he would have known of the appointment.
Yes? Where should we find your master if he is not here taking appointments and keeping busy? She like scatters some papers just to look at the garbage or whatever. She thinks everything non-magical is just junk in here.
Okay, you see him sort of like following Coven around, putting things back the way they were.
Yep.
In the random chaos pile that it was. You're not from here.
No. From the glooms, from the dooms.
The boar man said something from the material? You're from the material?
They are. Mortals tend to come from the prime. They are green. Excuse them.
We need to go to a lab if we want to see green. I like green.
Are you from the material? Were you born here?
Pretty certain I was born here. Don't remember my childhood, really.
Modify memory is Bard, right?
It is.
Bard 4. She'd do that with a limited wish if she had limited wish. Okay. Yeah, Coven's just thinking about magic.
Yep.
So where's your master? Cloven Architect? Big deal? Big deal around here.
Yes.
Big Minotaur. Making all the mazes. Contract gone bad?
Yes. Contract gone bad.
Maybe we can help? Chagga? Maybe Chagga and them can help? Coven will supervise?
Coven. Yes. We should. Have you summoned the dean? It's not my place to speak of the failings of the master. Not that the master could possibly fail, because the master is correct in all that he does.
Oh, nonsense. A maze is tricky, but is not unsolvable.
If it is unsolvable, it is then not a maze.
Correct. So your master is in a maze? He needs help getting out?
Yes, I'm good at mazes, but this isn't the type of maze I'm good at.
This is the type of maze that they might be good at. Don't know.
They're very interesting. They're very symmetrical. He's kind of still hiding from the...
Yeah. So where should we go to talk to someone who knows about the master's maze problem?
The dean is probably best.
The dean? Dean here in tower?
Yes. Dean of Engineering.
We must talk to Dean of Engineering? You, Minotaur? The one with wings? You bring us to Dean of Engineering?
The Tower of Science is outside my domain.
But you've been a good escort so far? Don't want to be bad escort?
The terms of payment.
Unless you can bring us there, Shmi. Hmm?
He's looking at the...
Finally, she wants something for Shmi, so she puts the bottle she was looking at right back where she found it.
Yep. Shmi's like, gives like this really, really slight nod, and is looking at the at the winged Minotaur. All right, so we've got a Minotaur. He knows two weirdos basically beat up him and three of his friends. And now he appeared here. The weirdos are gone. They seem chatty. They're asking for favors. They have a Minotaur with them who's seems all right. They're asking for guide services. I want to roll a die. Playing D&D. I need payment for services. He's talking to Chagga. He's ignoring Coven.
Ooh. Chagga reaches into, we've got some things on the sell list. This is called the headband of the priestess. It makes you wise and charismatic. +2 wisdom, +2 charisma item.
Okay. He takes it and starts walking away. Like he hold up a thing, he grabs the thing, and he's storming out in a huff.
What's one sword probably would have done?
Oh, that's fine. We've got a ton of treasure that Adam hasn't.
There's bonus treasure that.
I'm guessing we lose the Baphomet Minotaur half fiend guard gear and the 3 axes because
he's got them all. Nope.
We're taking our treasure.
Hey, I didn't have to detail it. Okay, he walks out. The door opens for him.
Okay. That leaves you, Shmi. You can bring us to the dean. Be good to go and stretch your legs.
It would. Hello, I'm Shmi.
Shmi, hello.
You have a familiar face.
I hear that lots.
Okay.
Shmi is a good minotaur. He works for and helps the Cloven Architect. Cloven Architect stuck. Bad contract. We will make it sound like he is simply stuck in a maze. We talked to Dean. This is what I've learned. Shmi told me. Shmi did.
Oh, help him. Can we help him? We can, yes.
You said we gotta shoot somebody called Dean. That's what I heard.
No shoot. Talk. Find
Oh.
out what trouble Cloven Architect is in. No cost to him for us to help out. Perhaps this is our in. Perhaps we can prove that he should listen, that he should receive gifts. Shmi,
Yeah.
would you like to see the gifts we have brought your master?
He nods.
Okay. She'll
He's still a little uncertain of the.
she'll pull out the three objects. I guess Chagga will hand them to him.
Don't give them away yet, though. No, show Shmi what they are, so Shmi can start to think about where to store them in this room.
Mazes.
So you'll show him the Amadeus cube. Amadeus probably doesn't like the look of that thing. Probably.
You can see him like.
And then we'll show him what was the other. What were the other gifts? Sorry. Where are my notes?
There was an art that Dee Dee produced. Of the concentrically evolving maze using illusions.
Oh yeah, it's the amazing. Oh, it's got its own page. The amazing box of seasonal mazes, and I think we're holding the Boulder Dash box in reserve until Duggan can actually solve it. Don't fucking bring out the fucking box. That's right.
Okay, so Smee is now like he finds the maze illusion puzzle that you've made very interesting, in part because it's an illusion. He doesn't automatically solve it. He has to actually think about solving it. And he seems to really like this. You've made Pong.
So he's basically Spring in Your Step Storm Sewer Maze level.
Yep. You do you have many things like this on the primes?
This group, they crafted this just for your master. Maybe you get to play with it when their master is gone.
We should speak to Dean.
There we go. Proper motivation. She carefully takes the thing back, just like he was taking things back and putting them back, and puts it back into Chagga's bag, mimicking his motions. She, you don't know if she's winking at you because she only has one eye until her familiar comes and makes that gross noise.
Blinking.
Is she winking or is she blinking?
Yeah. She sticks her familiar eye back in her socket.
Lead the way.
We will find Dean.
Dugganschmirph is stealing something because that's what Dugganschmirph would do.
Dugganschmirph steals.
Dugganschmirph saw Coven liking that scroll, and he's going to yoink it.
Okay. Does Dugganschmirph read the scroll?
Nope. It's bundled up and now in his portable hole.
Very much a Duggan-y thing to do.
Yep.
Do you take the cake?
Do you take the cake? Do you sit at your side seat?
Alright, so suspicious conjuration scroll from Cloven Architects.
Alright. Ahmed, I need a 3d6s is what I need.
Okay.
Oh, good job, Coven, making friends.
9.
No.
Not this much.
I need a d6 and a d6 and a d6.
Been at this for centuries longer than you have been alive. Millennia, even.
Old.
Older
But
than
he
old.
he bows a bit.
Wise, wise.
All right. So he is taking you to the biolab. All right.
Yeah, Coven will not be invisible for this. I guess for the exchange, she tapped off her invisibility.
Okay. Give me a moment. Uh,
She pauses for a moment, cricking her back, and then she continues to waddle forward, looking at the doors and everything as she's going.
give me. That's the wrong map. 1 second as I drop in the tokens.
Is this a male or female Minotaur?
Shmi is a male minotaur.
Male Minotaur.
You think he might be young, or simple's not the right word, but there's something off about him. I
Probably
guess.
a little sheltered. Yeah, Coven's got divination, which is kind of overkill for what she was thinking, but she needs to add augury to her list. Just to, is it weeful or woeful to look?
Should I read this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That seems very Coven-y.
All right.
Augury is on the witch list. Interesting. But I don't have her prepared. Okay. What the fuck does that do? Just got a spell called Contact Entity.
All right. Let me grab the party. And we are going to.
Weird.
Okay, so the party is led to the door. You see Shmi. Before running to the door, he goes to a pile and grabs something. It looks like a token or a key. He uses this at the door. When you open the door, you end up in this weird box that you were in before. He then manipulates this box in a ritualistic fashion, and basically you can see this green glow from the doorway, and the doorway opens into a big, cavernous, acrid-smelling area. There's a lot of chaos and people running around. The
Can Coven pay attention to how the key works? Just
Sure.
in case she needs to do it.
Okay. Yep. Give me either a spellcraft check or knowledge arcana. or use magic device.
Her Arcana is plus 32. Her spellcraft's plus 32. So 50.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you think you know how the key works.
Okay.
Uh,
How difficult would it be to manipulate this magical thing without the key using use magic device?
You'd be looking at. Give me a second. I just want to check the use magic device DCs. I'm guessing DC 40 off the top of my head, but let me check.
Doable but difficult for Coven.
Yeah, it would be DC 40. All right.
All right, so this room is vast and there's chaos?
There's this vast room of chaos. There was a sound of an explosion going off. And there are people running around. Shmi looks upset. You can hear yelling. What's going on? Go over there, pull it down. 50% power. A bunch of techno babble and jargon and shit. Commands being yelled. You hear an odd roaring sound.
Is this how science is done?
Not normally. Something must have gone wrong.
Brokenness.
Chagga is wiping the sweat from his. He just has a bad feeling. Just a bad feeling.
Plane shift my ass out of here.
What is going on here? What the fuck?
All right, there is weird green goo spraying out the side of out of some hoses. There's obviously some circuit breakers or something that is holding the arcs that you've seen at like the Wizard's Tower, like Thogram's Tower style arcing devices. There's a dejected-looking, very intelligent-eyed beast, as well as these weird, mostly men that are wandering around as the whole world has gone nuts.
Ew. It doesn't appear that they're having a very good day here, says Chagga, just quietly to the group. What the fuck are we looking at? says Amadeus.
Oh, it's all sorts of screwed up in here.
Duggan, I would stay close.
Yeah, Chagga, no way. I'm not going to go dance in the lightning or anything like that. Ooh, look at the lights.
Dangerous.
Right? Duggan's just basically hanging on to Capra, like he's like...
Is there anyone who's an alchemist in the group? Capra might be the closest, and he's not really.
Coven strangely doesn't have craft alchemy.
What is what's Amadeus?
Chagga does not have craft alchemy as a skill. Amadeus, I don't think, dipped into any of those.
No, I didn't.
Nope. And then Dugganschmirph. No, I don't think any of us know jack about alchemy.
Okay, there's a bunch of shit going on, and people are yelling, and there's these weird, like, flesh-covered, armored carapaces running around, and flipping switches, and dumping things, and injected needles, and one of them is actually, like, one of these pustules has exploded, or one of these vessels has exploded out and covered one of these things in a goo that's melting away at its outer shell. So we just normally we help, but this is really the helpy kind of play.
I mean, we could put a wall of force in front of those other pustules to make sure that they don't explode. Shmi, do you think that would be helpful?
Shmi, the dean is the one with the white face with the orange eyes. He's pointing. That's the dean. Watch out for his aid. His aid is mean.
Okay. Yikes, look at that. Look at that face. All right, we'll approach.
Okay. There's yelling and things are happening. People are running around.
Dassod, do you want to take the lead with this one? We're here to help out the Cloven Architect.
Who goes there?
An old crone?
Here to help with the Cloven Architect.
Who are you?
My friends call me the Bear.
Greetings, the bear.
You need a better name than that?
I remember Urus from a long time ago.
Horus?
Yes. Name good. Good name, Horus. Adriar to Cloven Architect. Help we are here to do.
You are Night Hag. They are Petitioner.
Prime?
That is Fae.
They're Prime? Not Petitioner? Not dead yet? We've come a long way?
What is it you seek?
My friend has already spoken. We wish audience with Cloven Architect. He has got some troubles. Offer our help, we will.
You see this guy, he's casting a spell.
Okay.
Waiting, spells are being cast.
What did he cast?
He just wished something that was going wrong to go wrong less. That's kind of the level of magic we're dealing with. The wish wasn't enough to undo whatever problem was occurring.
Ooh. Is it arcane magic?
It is arcane magic.
Chagga's watching the arcanist.
He didn't use a diamond for the wish. He used a weird red gem.
Soul magic. Coven also notices that and is a bit uncomfortable, but she accepts the fact that entire planes run on this type of currency. It's a type of currency she's not dealt in a long time. Having given up her evil soul trading ways.
Do you have any treats from the material?
Does Chagga have a bag of snacks?
Does Chagga have a bag of snacks?
I'm sure he has snacks.
Chagga is Chagga.
He's looking at the duck.
Chagga will take out a bag of rotten mangoes and cast Purify food and drink on half of them, not knowing whether the bear likes the rotten ones or these mangoes are from our world.
The bear grabs them rather dexterously and sort of moves off to the side and starts munching on mangoes. He doesn't seem to care about rotten or he's going down on some mangoes.
He's got the digestive tract to eat it all. Ooh, hungry like a bear.
Somebody did a really good job domesticating it. This is the most domesticated bear I've ever seen.
I think some druid spell might have been used to make it smart, although he does have some scars on the top of his head. Smarts are in the head, right?
Well,
Yes, agreed.
I wouldn't say the smarts are in the head, but if you want to put the dumbs in someone, you stick something in the head.
Schmarts are in the head. Says Amadeus.
Oh, you seem very certain about that.
I think he's got a really high heal check.
Oh, he knows where the brains are.
He also eats the brains for
Yeah, he's got
memories.
max ranks in heal. Yeah, he also
Yeah.
knows that that's
Oh,
where
right
you
back.
also stick screws.
I'll Burby.
Make them dumb. Okay, I was gonna push the Minotaur over towards.
The warning klaxons going off, small explosions. The thing seems to have settled down somewhat. What with the casting
Okay.
of powerful magics.
Coven is going to bow to the Dean and use her Fortune Hex on him. For the next 2 rounds, he gets to roll twice on d20 rolls.
If you have magic to cast, you should cast it in the next few moments. I have fiddled with fate in your favor.
There's a nod. He casts another few spells. Let's see if he's able to get this under control. Okay. You save his experiment. His experiment has a face. The face is very, very big.
Yeah, Coven's just trying not to look at what she's saving.
I suppose I owe you thanks. Are you looking for a job? We are always hiring.
We'll keep that in mind. Haven't been employed in many years. But I have job now, looking after these young ones. We seek the Cloven Architect. We hear he's in trouble or needs some help. We are here to offer help to him. Shmi tells us you know where he is. Perhaps you can point us in the right direction?
You've met Shmi.
Yes? In the office?
Did you gain patronage?
Does Coven know what this means?
It was brought up before by the clerk, and it was brought up once around the edge of the city, and your Los kind of went, "Fuck you, I'm the Minotaur." And everybody went, "Yep, that's about right."
We're not from here. But if we need patronage, then we seek patronage from Cloven Architect.
Do you... patronage is required. I could offer the Faculty of Engineering to bring you under our wing. We are the most practical branch of science.
Builders? Yes, builders are more practical, by very definition.
If you cannot turn your experiments into a useful reality, then have you really done anything?
Knowledge. Perhaps. Perhaps you've done something for someone in the future, not for yourself.
You seek the Cloven Architect. Dog, fetch the appropriate marks. The aide has a grumpy look on its face. Goes stalking. It has it's about 3.5 feet tall. It is fur covered, shaved head, some incision scars, sharp fangs underneath the bearded face, and just the most shitty demeanor of like body language, like just worse than Mort, like just the worst body language. Okay,
Coven's no stranger to disagreeable things on the plains. She's wandered many of the lower plains before. She eyes it as it goes, though. Like
it stalks off.
What are these marks?
Oh, just a heads up. Dassod doesn't have the hammer out. The hammer's put away. Doesn't travel with that known thing.
When you say away, where is away?
On the bags. No, does it go into a bag
bag of
or
holding.
not? No, right? He'll just have it in one of his backpacks then.
Okay.
Covered.
So it's like
So
stowed.
it's stowed. It's not something you can pull out.
Ready. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What is your sleight of hand?
My sleight of hand. Mm-hmm.
Coven's wary of having any.
22.
22? Okay. People who are like thieves and stuff know you have a big ass hammer in your in your gear.
Good luck trying to pick it up.
Yeah. We're all friggin' bristling with weapons and gear.
You got a big ass hammer on your back.
He's got guns. He's got a rifle. He's
Might I inquire what are these brands? You're not going to pull a fast one on an old night hag, are you?
Of course not. Simply indications that you are within the faculty of science and therefore approved to be within the premises.
Then we will carry these brands, but not on our skin.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Sure. Fucking like weird casters put things on us. 35.
But it's for your own advantage.
Yeah. No. You don't let anyone do anything like that.
What's her sense motive?
Coven, sense motive. She's got a lot of skills. Give me a second.
I'll give you the sods. I think Amadeus has a good one.
41.
38.
41? Okay.
Yeah, an Amadeus has a 34 on his bonus, so Amadeus is also like 39. Okay.
Okay. He immediately shifted gears. He definitely communicated with someone telepathically or had like a pause in his communication.
Mm-hmm.
And we would never do something as barbaric as marking one's skin. Obviously, one could have different patrons over that time. Work always changes.
Also don't want you to waste your spells.
Coven, her race does have a natural SR, so she's being polite.
Okay.
By providing a reasonable explanation.
A reasonable explanation is to
Yeah.
Okay. You see the dog over here. He's kicking at one of these weird
Cloven Architect, also part of engineering faction.
faculty. We all work towards the betterment of creation here, understanding its limits, pushing its boundaries, developing new conveniences, making everyone's life better on all of the planes, and especially the material. He gives a little enigmatic wave towards like Chagga, Amadeus, Capra.
Yep.
Very magnanimous of you.
It is, isn't it?
I think it's all bullshit, but sure. Coven Coven's not sure what their angle is, but is certain that they have one. Maybe this guy doesn't know. Now she's now looking around the room, like, waiting for whatever.
What are you working on here? If you do not mind me prying.
We are trying to resurrect the Titan. Now, the Titan's soul is long dead and long gone, but its body still functions.
The gods killed and trapped the Titans? Do you think this is wise?
Oh, we don't use the W word here.
She laughs.
Certainly not. Can or cannot not be done? That is the only question.
You do it because you can.
Hmm?
And once you've shown it can be done, it is up for others to decide whether or not they will do it. Make the recipe. And then let everyone else decide whether or not they want to follow it.
A sword is just a tool, after all.
As is a 50-foot tall Titan under one's command.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna want Titan bits. Okay. Yeah, Coven doesn't. She's speaking his language. She doesn't truly believe what he's saying. Like,
You know, belief is not really one of the core. Like, it's not a core concept. It's
Dassod's looking at it and wondering, I wonder. Is there any blood or anything leaking out of it by any chance?
apparently there's any blood leaking out of it. It's in a tube full of green goo.
Okay. Come back to you later.
Chagga will take out one of the bottles of good wine, take a swig, and then go over and offer the rest to the bear.
What was your name again?
I didn't give it, but it is Chagga.
You are a kind soul, Chagga.
Yeah, he'll help the bear drink it.
Good drink. Drink good.
You're quite smart for a bear. Probably the smartest bear I've ever met.
I've been told I'm too smart for my own good.
Well,
Learn magic. Magic you learn.
Chagga, the bear does seem to have a few different. You got permanent detect magic, right?
no, I think it's arcane sight. Give me a second.
Okay.
Arcane sight. Yeah.
Okay. This bear has several magical tattoos. Would be the closest way to put it.
Okay. Does it have casting?
Yep. The bear can cast spells.
Arcane sight allows you to do that, right?
Yep. It can cast fifth circle spells.
Divine or arcane?
It casts them divinely.
Ooh. To which god do you pray? Don't mind me, I'm also a bit of a priest.
Used to be Hunt.
Hunt?
God of the hunt.
And now?
Baphomet, the all-powerful demon lord of Lictian. He doesn't seem to have it in him so much.
I see.
Wouldn't you like to live in a maze?
Only if I was a minotaur.
Maze good home.
For minotaurs, yes. For the rest of us, they're rather confusing.
confusing. It's always follow your left, and then once in a while take a right. It's always there.
Is that how you do it?
So, yeah.
Left or right, just a pattern. Left, right, up, down, A, B, start, select. And then you end up where you're supposed to be.
All right, Chagga kind of pities the bear. He kind of suspects the bear is just trapped here and forced to worship.
Okay. The aide returns with a bunch of basically be like neck slot items.
Okay.
Like amulets. They're these weird little encased in a hard sort of glass-like substance, different objects. Basically, he goes to hand them out. Do you accept them?
Coven will have a look at them first.
Okay. They are
She'll identify them, make sure they're not cursed.
okay. They are tattooed bits of flesh from different portions of people's bodies, encased in some sort of hardened resin.
Okay. Will we gain the same benefit by holding them in our hand as opposed to wearing them?
Yep.
Okay.
If they're in your hand, and they're on a lanyard, each of them.
Okay. She'll put each one as she looks at them, checking for curse.
Okay.
Put them in the hand. She's not going to instruct people that you should carry these, knowing that the party has a bunch of amulet slot items.
All right.
Already.
Everybody needs to roll a d4. Tell me if you get a 1.
Okay. Coven's D4. Coven got a 1. Chagga got a 3. Amadeus got a 3, and
Duggan 2.
Okay. How do you detect curses?
Detect magic.
Okay, give me a roll on.
So this is spellcraft check. 43, and then the formula for detect magic is identify.
It's to identify magic items, and then it's like plus 10, I think, for a cursed item.
Yeah, 5 to 10, depending on the curse. So it's under spellcraft. 15 plus the item's caster level, and then increase by 5 to 10, depending on the level of the curse. She got a 43. Oh, we lost an Adam. I was like, done with this. All right, well, always pause the recording while we get him back.